Hello, it's Cindy Novotny for your Monday Morning Mentor. And today I'm in London, and I'm thinking that the best thing to do is to think about how to be interesting, because I'm in such an interesting city when you think about London. I travel the world, but I'm always curious about some history and what's going on. So today I'm overlooking Hyde Park. For many of you, you may just think of Hyde Park as another one of the beautiful royal parks, but Hyde Park was opened to the public in 1637. Prior to that, it was private, and Henry VIII had actually taken the park over from the monks at Westminster Abbey. And, as Henry VIII would do, he had it for hunting and having fun with just, what he does. But when it was given back to the public, it is amazing how everybody is in the park all the time, all year long, summer, winter, spring, or fall. I find, though, that some of the most interesting parts of this park, no one ever pays attention to, like the Speaker's Corner. Because I'm a speaker, I thoroughly enjoy the fact that once a week, people stand on their soapbox and they talk about things that are important to them. Some political, some religious, some things that nobody wants to hear about. But freedom of speech allows them to be interesting. Of course, Princess Diana has a memorial fountain there, and that's wonderful to see as well. So the next time you're in London, don't just look at the basic park and walk through it, but be curious and look at some of the interesting facts that not everybody sees. So as I leave you this week, I want to give you some tips on how to be interesting yourself as it relates specifically to work. Number one, the opposite of interesting is boring. So don't be boring. Enjoy life, be curious, be brief about ideas and stories, and always be positive. Number two, some of the most interesting people that I know are the best listeners, because when you listen to what other people say, you find common ground that you can then talk about, which makes yourself even that much more interesting. Number three, talk about other people's interests. Number four, tell good stories. Everywhere you go, listen and hear what these stories are about and tell good stories. Have charisma. Charisma, people say, well, not everybody has charisma. That's ridiculous. You have charisma if you show up and you act excited, so have some charisma. When you travel, pay attention to your surroundings and make notes and jot things down and take pictures and remember some of these things, because it's a life that should be lived. I always say you shouldn't sit back in your easy chair and watch life pass you by. Let's get up, let's get out, and let's pay attention to our surroundings and participate in life. And that will make you more interesting. So have a wonderful week, and make sure everything you put into life and work this week is interesting.